Oh my God, look at my hair. Talk about the madness of the full moon. So welcome everyone. I thought I would take the opportunity today to discuss some cosmic events. And tonight at 6:24 p.m., if I remember right here, is the full moon in San Francisco. So it is currently 99.9% a full moon, but not quite perfectly there yet. So, this night sky light has often been something of a mystery for humanity. It's a chunk of rock that's orbiting Earth and affects us in a gravitational way, and perhaps in some other ways. Whether it's plainly scientific and just physics and different laws of the universe that way, or if it has something to do with our mental health and people going kind of bonkers during the full moon. I've had my own mother attest that when she was working as a nurse, people would kind of go a little off the walls. And I also want to share a little bit more about my own experience in fall of 2011 when I'd gone off my medication for bipolar and I became quite manic. And in some ways, I got psychotic, just to put it out there. And in other ways, I feel like I had a spiritual emergence, but more of an emergency. I couldn't really integrate everything. But that spiritual component of this opening to the unconscious, I started paying attention to my own shadow, literally physically taking pictures of it, walking around late at night, due as a symptom to bipolar. But I also started paying attention to the moon. And oddly enough, I just went through some of my photos from 2011, and I seemed to become aware for like 4 months in a row when the moon was full, and I actually took pictures of it. So here we are again, January 1st, 2018, and we have a full moon, actually a supermoon, so it'll appear bigger on the horizon than normal because of its closeness to Earth at this point and all that stuff like that, I think. You'll have to talk to my physics friend for all the details. But anyway, back to 2011 and me walking around late at night, and part of my brain chemistry had shifted in such a way that I saw symbols and meaning in the most random occurrences to everyday other people that weren't experiencing my state of reality. And this is a little hard to share, but I want to put it out there because it's real. I, in some ways, felt like I was getting in touch with the wolf side of myself, this like werewolf type of energy, whether it's fierceness or evil or the dark side of humanity. Sometimes late at night, I'd be like, I'm part werewolf, and I didn't actually think I physically transformed or anything like that, but I think humanity is intrigued by these different mythical beings because they represent something of ourselves, a psychic projection into the external world of an inner psychological reality. Now, isn't that a mouthful? So that's a little bit more about my own experience, and I find it, something worth reflecting on at this point. And just to throw out a word, if you haven't heard it before, but there are other cases of people thinking that they are part werewolf, and the word for this is lycanthropy. Feel free to look that up, and maybe I'll put a link in the description there. It's a fascinating read on Wikipedia. I remember reading it way back then, and probably worth another gander. Anyway, I also have somebody I know in my life right now that started paying attention to the full moon with me, and about a month ago we went for a walk at night during the full moon. And for months before that, even right now, in 2017, I've been paying attention to the full moon and having a ritual around drinking a bottle of wine called Moon X during the full moon. So this pattern has intrigued cultures throughout time, and some societies would even base their calendar on the moon instead of the sun. And to look at this, we have the light and the dark, conscious and unconscious, and the moon can be that softer, feminine, receptive side. And that lunar energy can be something that perhaps our solar society could use a little bit more of. So I'm curious what you all think of the moon, if anybody's going to be watching it tonight. And if you do, let me know. And I hope you enjoy it and have a mystical, magical experience. and that it's not just meaningless, because we are meaning-making machines, and we put the meaning on it that we find. So go make some meaning. This is Matthew Breuer. I'm a registered marriage and family associate, and I think I said that in the wrong order, but in downtown San Francisco, and I'm currently accepting clients. If you'd like to get to know me more as your therapist, feel free to call 415-745-9324 or visit integralcounseling.sf.com. Thank you very much, and enjoy the moon.